For many of us, having to wear a face mask in public settings has been a big adjustment. But for 26-year-old Athol from Eyemouth, he says it's actually made his life easier.
It's been kind of a bit of a relief, to be honest. With having a visible difference, it can be quite daunting some days, just even going about your normal daily routine. There's loads of times that I've gone out and people have made comments. I often get stares, and almost having to wear a mask has kind of shielded me from that quite a lot. It shouldn't take people with visible difference wearing a mask to be treated like everyone else.
What kind of things have people said to you then, if you can give us an idea?
There was one time that I was serving someone and they came up to pay, and he said, he asked me if it was an abscess, and I was like, no, it's not, it's actually a visible difference. And he said that if he looked like me, he'd have killed himself.
Comments nobody should have to put up with. Athol was born with a condition called cystic hydroma. During an operation to remove the cysts in his neck, his facial nerve was severed, causing paralysis on the left side of his face. It's something he's been taunted for all his life.
There was a period of time where I just did not leave my flat at all because I was just so consumed and worried about what people were going to say to me. Because although 99 interactions can be great during the day, it's the one interaction that's negative and horrible that you think about later on at night. And I think people need to realise that people with visible difference, sometimes it takes everything in you to just go about your normal daily routine, and then one comment from someone can really just set you back and it could tip someone over the edge.
What? You're ugly. What do you mean? Like, you're ugly. Your face and stuff, it's ugly. Oh, thank goodness. Why thank goodness? Because at least I'm not ugly on the inside.
Athol now uses social media to tackle this stigma and share his experiences. He's become involved with the charity Changing Faces, which supports anyone with a scar, mark or condition which makes them look different.
Yeah, there's lots of challenges during the pandemic that people with visible differences tell us about. So they're missing support from their friends and families. They're worried about going out back in public. So when we're going out, 7 times a week for an hour at a time, and one of those incidences when you go out, you get a negative comment or a stare. What we're worried about with our community is that they will regress during this period, that they're actually really good at self-isolating, and it becomes more and more challenging to get out there and go out. And what we want to say here at Changing Faces is that we're here for anyone who's struggling during the coronavirus pandemic, and we'd really encourage anyone who needs some help to check out our website.
It shouldn't take a mask for people to be kind to someone with a visible difference, and I don't want to get so accustomed to not hearing people say rude things to me or stare or make comments that when the masks do come off, I hope that people just remember to be kind and that their words do have weight.
Athol hopes that the compassion we've learned to show to others throughout the pandemic is extended to those who may still need it when the masks come off. Claire McNeil, ITV News, Eyemouth.